Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick, and today we have set number 70683 Spinjitzu Slam Zane containing 63 pieces and retailing for $9.99 in the United States. It's a little bit like really tiny font down there, but you get a pretty decent look at what is on here. It is interesting that this time they do, kind of shrink down the kid in the background, and you can see everything that is included on the front of the box, which is nice. And this does show you sort of the functionality on the back as well, like the previous ones did. It also shows you the additional Spinjitzu Slam individual standalone sets that you can get as part of this wave of releases. And when you open up the box, this is what you're met with. You have one single instruction booklet, as well as the builds that are pictured here. We do have these two little side builds, which we'll talk about later. And before we look at the spinner, I do want to give you a quick look at this little training dummy. And this is kind of a nice little side build. It's simple, and it works. You have a light gray rice hat, which is a pretty uncommon color for that. A regular brown minifigure head, and then you have these printed 1x1 round tiles, which you get an extra one of as well. So there are 3 in this set, and I didn't have any of those. I know that they've come in other sets, but they were cool for me to get here. And this is basically just a target to knock down with your Spinjitzu Slam build. And all of the Spinjitzu Slam sets have one of these for each of the characters. It introduces a new piece that has this little notch here, which you are going to twist the figure into, and you're going to push this down, and it will slam this up, which pushes the bottom of this out. And since this is a screw, basically, that you screw into this, it will make this spin as it comes out. And therefore, I guess I should do it with my stronger hand. You get some action like that, and it will, kind of spin if it doesn't, hit the back gap here where it wants to fall out. Yeah, there we go. That's a pretty good spin, and it will spin pretty far away, but it'll spin. And let's see if we can knock this over with the spin here. Doing it from right over here off camera. Yeah, that worked well. And then we hit the wall here, and Zane went flying as well. So everyone won and everyone lost. And I guess while we're right here, we also have this little side build, which does use the same piece that is used on the base of the spinner, and you get 2 of these little side builds. So you get 3 of the new spinner piece, spinner base piece, and you can just do that, and it will spin off on its own like it just did. And that's pretty cool. And I think that having these little side builds, which you can use those to try and take down the spinner, I'm not going to attempt to do that because they move like pretty fast and will rapidly escape the space that I have here to capture them on camera. And just a quick look at the spinner. This is the same piece that they used in the Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu sets. But this is a new color scheme for Zane with the Translite Blue, and this is kind of the cloudier Translite Blue, the newer one, and the silver on the bottom, and it just attaches by 4 studs onto one of these bases. So you could actually use one of these bases for the legacy spinners, and probably come up with similar results. Maybe I'll try it in a future review of these. But let's take a look at that figure. I'm not a huge fan of the art style of this figure. The legs are fine. I think they're the same or very, very similar to the Secret of the Forbidden Spinjitzu sets. There's nothing too special here, but it's cool. The torso is an exclusive print, but it's really plain and kind of boring. At least Zane's color scheme isn't too bad here, and he does have a brand new face, which this is awesome, and this is the best part of the set. This expression of the face. This one's fine with the power flowing through it, but I love this one. It's a nice little smile for robotic Sons of Garmadon, Onward Zane. That's really cool. And then his mask is the silver and Translite Blue. That's also a pretty decent color scheme. So I think this blue might be a little bright, but other than that, the color scheme here works pretty well. And I guess we can show you what the other face looks like with the mask on. Nothing too crazy, and this is definitely a better look. It fits in with the Forbidden Spinjitzu, but this is kind of a neat figure to get, mainly because of the face, but still not too bad a figure, and it's more exciting than the legacy figures, which weren't exclusive. Overall, I actually was pleasantly surprised by this set. I've this spinning feature works really well. Of course, it would work better if I didn't have a gap between the back of my desk and the wall, but you know, it actually spun up really easily and really like got a strong spin off too. So I was pleasantly surprised by that. The figure, you know, it's not a great figure, but I do love the new face, and you know, it's nice that it's at least exclusive, so we're not just paying for the new spinner mechanism. And the side builds in this one, of all of the, you know, Forbidden Spinjitzu sets, like this, you know, the side builds are pretty decent. These are kind of cool to spin up. I feel like these would be a whole lot more fun if you had multiple of these bases, which, you know, would involve you getting a couple other of the slam sets. But, you know, I feel like if you could have one person spin off the figure here, I just don't think it's possible, definitely, but it's a little bit difficult to be able to screw this on and then launch it off while this is still spinning. So that's the only complaint there. But, you know, once you have another one of these, I'll definitely revisit these in the next one of these reviews that I do, and, you know, let you know, if it is possible or if it works. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. For now, I'm pretty positive on these. That may change, you know, as I get more of them and they're more of the same. And I will say, just based off of appearances alone, the J1 looks awful, the figure looks awful. I'll probably get it eventually, but, you know, I'm not looking forward to that one. This one was the one I was most looking forward to, and, you know, it was like, I think I got it for $6 or $7 or something. There was a $3 off eBay coupon, and I found someone selling these for like $9. So, you know, I figured I'll just grab one now and see how it goes. Because you guys do seem to really love these $10 spinner set reviews. They've done really well on my channel in the past. So, like in the past couple months too, with the legacy spinner reviews that I did. So, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.